In my last video, which I captioned when is not gossip, I think that's the caption, when it's not gossip. And I said in that video that I would give a graphic account of something that happened that I'm privy to, I'm aware of, well aware of it. I said I would give that account so that I'll be able to drive home the points we were trying to make. Gossip is not the same thing as sharing one's experience. Please, I'd like you to watch that video so that to be able to flow along even as we continue in this video. If we're able to conclude this conversation in this one, so be it. If not, then we'll continue in my next video. My name is Christy and I welcome you to my channel. How do you do? Okay, so the account I would like to give has to do with a lady well advanced in age, still single. She is in a community. The community is diverse in nature, age, race, religion, even social standing. So it's potpourri of a community. And in my own part of the world, right from where you're able to recognize yourself, you are taught to respect elders' age. It's inculcated into you right from infancy that you should respect older people. So, like I said, Tutu, this lady is just, I just decided to call her Tutu. That's not the name. This one is an invention just to, I need to conceal the identities of the people involved. So Tutu. And then there's this well over 80 years. Okay, maybe he looks older than his age, I don't know, but comes across as 80-ish. Let's call him Babaroti. Babaroti would always look out for Tutu. This Babaroti is a widower, by the way. Lost his wife maybe a couple of years ago. And like I said, Tutu, well advanced in age, about 50-ish, 60, spinster, never been married before. And then Babaroti would always, is like he would always look out for Tutu. Anytime he saw Tutu, he would greet, and of course Tutu would curtsy, greet respectfully and all that. But Babaroti would always shake hands with Tutu. Initially, Tutu saw it as a normal cordiality amongst people within the same community. Later, she discovered that Babaroti would always look out for her in the most special and uncomfortable manner. And each time would hold her hand, shake hands with her. He must ensure that he shook hands with Tutu. Tutu decided to shrink away from Babaroti. Babaroti found it, maybe he found it as a twist, a more interesting twist to his obscure game. Apparently, he was up to something. than only he himself knows about. So when Tutu started to shrink away from Babaroti would chase after her, and somehow he was enjoying the chase. And that got even more irritating for Tutu. At some point, Babaroti, caught Tutu in his chase, and Tutu ignored his hand, refused to shake hands with him. And this went on for about 2 weeks. Babaroti would always come back. Tutu now reacted, told Babaroti off, that she found that unacceptable. But Babaroti now was moving around Tutu in a way that he would either touch her or brush his body against her own. Even this got more disgusting. It took the intervention of two decent people. In actual fact, is a couple, but they're very decent people. People who will say it as it is without being rude. People who would not call black white. People who are, they're able to intervene and do justice. It's not a couple that will say, be patient, he's old, No, they will just say it the way it is. So it took the intervention of this lovely couple to, within the same community, to get Babaroti off Tutu's back. This couple actually sat Tutu and Babaroti down and listened to both sides. Of course, Babaroti didn't have anything tangible to say. It was apparent that he was hiding something. Well, the couple still went ahead to tell him that it is clear that Tutu disapproves whatever it is that you're doing, especially not respecting her personal space. Therefore, in the interest of the entire community and for Tutu's peace, please step back, step away from her. So that was how it went. But one thing that the couple and Tutu observed was that Babaroti was not remorseful. He wasn't remorseful, but at least they were able to achieve the rescue of Tutu from Babaroti's web. So that's the beautiful part of it. They were able to rescue Tutu from that web. I would want to look at what we have learned from this account in my next video. I don't want to rush it. I don't want to rush over those points, so I will be able to soak each point in very well. So I'm going to stop here and I'll come back very soon to let us talk about what we have been able to learn from these characters. And yes, let's just stop there. Thank you very much for your time. Please subscribe to my channel, like and share my videos. If you have some other experiences, some opinions, comments, please put them under the comment section. Thank you very much. Bye.